Marco on Twitter says, "This is something I've wondered about many wrestlers. How does it feel to have mended fences with such people as Brett and Foley? Almost all of us have tried to do that with someone, but in your position, many people intentionally know of any tension and bad feelings. I can see how that would be exhausting, but also admire how someone with your reputation in the industry doesn't feel like he's above bearing the hatchet with your peers." Uh, let's talk about mended fences. You have had some disagreements over the years, and then everybody sort of comes together in the end.
Hmm.
Can you talk about that?
I think it just goes along. It goes with any profession. I mean, we just get more attention because we're wrestlers, but I'm sure there are lawyers, doctors, people in business that don't get along
Right.
for very jealousy. Um, like I say, everybody's got their own opinion. In our business, if you don't toot your own horn, sometimes it doesn't get tooted.
Yes. That's a great call.
No, that's basically it. But it's Mick and I didn't book Mick Foley and Vader and that deal under the ground. It didn't work. That was Ole Anderson. So somehow he thought that I booked that. I had nothing to do with it. That's what started, and he wrote something in his book, and and I wrote something to mine, and then, but that's all going with Brett. I mean, Brett and I are like, I talk to Brett once every 2 weeks now.
Right.
Yeah, I told you last week. It's life is too short.
It is.
And for me in particular, because my daughter is active in the business, and if you don't think that's not heat, you're out of your mind. To see my daughter climb to the position she has in this business and be better than me all day long, actually the best performer in the company. If you don't think that's heat, it is. All my friends hate me for that
Right.
because they don't have it. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Who's got the bragging rights? And
Yeah.
I'm 73, and who's bragging? And
Right.
I'm pretty damn accurate about what I'm saying. It's heat.
Well, let's
For,
see.
for everybody that's got a kid in the business that wants them to be something good, how many people does that happen to?
No, you're right.
It just doesn't. Not everybody's going to be as lucky as I am, but it's heat.
Well, you were lucky once upon a time, and Matt Cardona has a question about that. That's right. The former Zack Ryder chimed in with a question this week, and he wants to know: is the saying true? No hair, no flair.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Matt, I love you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Matt, I love you, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never heard of that. Yeah.
I never have.